Hey there, how are you guys doing this morning? What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and kind of review what we were looking at on Friday. We're going to talk about the different features of the Construct 3 Construct 3 game engine. So go ahead and open up your copy of the notes. This is what you're going to submit by the end of class today. Or I guess you could submit it by midnight. But today you're going to submit this. So let's go ahead. We're going to walk through this together. We're going to complete the following guide using STEM Fuse's Construct 3 lesson and open up your Construct 3 account. So we should have 3 tabs open. This sheet, the STEM Fuses Game It curriculum, and then of course Construct 3. This is where we're going to get a lot of our notes from today. We're going to get hands-on experience by actually playing this. So when you're in Construct 3, make sure you sign in up here, and then we're going to go open here to open project. Sweet. Now we're going to come over here. We're going to do Intro to Construct 3. On your notes, I've done a really good job of really making sure, like, hey, discover the user interface, layouts and event sheets. Like, these are the different titles of where you're going to find your notes. So let's go ahead and right here, it says discover the interface. So let's go ahead and click that. And right here is going to be where we find a lot of our notes. So the following image highlights the important parts of Construct 3 user interface with numbers. Click the image to enlarge it. An overview of each part is provided below, and later the manual goes into each section in more detail. So take a look right here. This screenshot looks just like this. This is what we're going to do together. So the first question says, what do each of these numbers represent? Well, here's the little number 1. I can't click this image because this is a screenshot. So we're going to come over here and we're going to click it. Hey, look, right there, that's the main menu button. Well, what does the main menu do? Click this to open the main menu. This provides options for basic tasks like opening and closing projects, exporting, changing settings, and so on. So if I came right here, hey, look, there's my main menu button, and there's all the really cool things I could do. So come back here. This is main menu. Cool. We're going to look at number 2. So number 2 is right here, main toolbar. What does the main toolbar do? This provides shortcuts to most of the most commonly used features. Save, undo, redo, and preview. That is this main toolbar right here. Look, I bet you that's redo. That'd be undo, redo, preview. Nice. All right, so main toolbar. What's this number 3 doing? All right, well, we'll come over here. Number 3 is view tabs. These tabs let you switch the main view between different layouts, which is going to be where you place your objects, and event sheets, which is where you define logic using the event system. Really big words for saying that event sheets will be where you code. You can customize the color of these by right-clicking them and using the colors menu. So I'm going to take a look and see what that was. This is number 3. That's view tabs. Oh, look, here's all my different tabs. Once I start clicking these layouts, you'll see that I'm actually adding more tabs. This is going to be useful as we start coding. They said that you could change the color. So maybe I don't know, you might see this later on in the thing, but maybe you want to title both your title screen, or maybe you want to color both your title screen and this one, which will be the code for it, green. I don't know. You figure it out in the future. So this is the tabs. Go ahead and figure out what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 all represent. There we go. Sweet. All right, what different themes can you apply to your user interface? Take a look here. If you go to the main menu, actually, how do I figure that out? Construct 3 also has a theme feature where you can select a dark or light working theme. To change your UI's theme, go to Menu and click on Settings. So I'll come over here to Menu, Settings, And if I scroll down, there's theme. I could choose dark or light. Those will be your answers. Look, layouts and event sheets. You're not going to get any more notes from, we're not going to get any more notes from the, I don't know, whatever that one was, just discover the interface. So layouts and event sheets. Here we go. Layouts are levels, menus, title screens, and other prearranged layouts of objects. Hey, what are layouts? You could answer that question right now. Next one, it says double-click the different layouts on the layouts folder. Describe what happens. So if you haven't already, this is where your layouts are. I knew that because this is what my STEMFuse showed me. And if I click on these different things, the different layouts, what's happening? What could you call these different things? I don't want you to use the word layouts, but think about it. I could probably sum it up in one single word. Go ahead, answer that question right here. Question 3, what are event sheets? What do event sheets contain? So I'm going to click here. Look at that, event sheets. So event sheets are a list of events that define the game logic. In Construct 3, events are the form of programming and scripting. This is all really big words for saying that your event sheets are where the code is. Click on the markers below to learn more about even sheets. So here we go. This is the event sheet menu. What do we read around here? The event sheet is where all of the logic is contained. So come over here and look at it. Oh, look, here's the event sheets. As I click through here, this is the same thing I'm seeing right here. This is where all your code is. Layout properties. Go ahead. We're going to keep going through the lesson, and it says layout properties. What I want you to do is I want you to go through and I want you to read these different tickers, relate them to what you're seeing right up here, and finally answer my question. Object properties. Here we go, moving on. Notice, object properties. I'm going to get most of my information right here that I will be able to do right here. But if the question tells you, by clicking on an object in a game, you can see different properties of the object. Click on the main character. Well, in order to find the main character, I got to figure out where he is even. Hey, look, there he is. He's in, was this intro? That's our main character right there. Go ahead, read my thing. It says, now on the left screen of your object properties menu should appear. What's the character's current position? Find it. That's your answer right there. What happens when what value do you change to make the character translucent? That's going to be like his coloring. So try things out. Play with it. Opacity. That's going to be the translucent. Last, what happens when you change the angle value? So go ahead, play with it. What happens when you change this value? Your answer is going to be whatever's happening on the screen. Almost done here. Saving and loading projects in Construct 3. So that's enough here. We're going to go ahead. Make sure that you kind of go through all these different ideas. You'll see that my questions are exactly, I just took them right out of here. Saving, loading, and sharing projects. Saving and loading projects in Construct 3. You are going to get your information to answer these questions right here. Right here. I say we'll talk about the debug preview. Debug process is what I meant to say. No, I meant preview. And publishing the game to the web another day. Great. All of this should be answered by now. Your very last thing to do today is to go to the Construct 3 homepage, go to Menu, Guided Tours, Beginner's Guide, and create your very first game. So yes, this is the fun part. You kind of walk through. Maybe this seems a little bit less scary. I know it sure does to me. we're going to go ahead and go to Menu, Guided Tours, Beginner's Guide. Close all projects before taking this tour. Okay. Maybe if I just did back. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, look, there we go. All right, sweet. Now we're going to go to Menu, Guided Tours, Beginner's Guide. Take the guide. I'm not going to walk you through it. I'm going to let you go ahead and walk through and create your very first game. Be sure to save it, and remember, we are saving to the game design folder that we created in our Google Drive just the other day.